much like they did for the sort of Dota.
Well, hold the phone. We got a mid push. Ooh, and we got dupreeh and Magisk just smacking them down. This is a tone. Oh dear. Oh dear. Almost gave it back. Glaive able to spin. They're lucky.
Vinny is going to hold it out with the Glock.
Vinferno.
I'll tell you a good Rooster joke later, but it's not appropriate for stream. As Vinny tries to get the headshot on Lucky, crosses it over. Now he knows at least where he is, but that's going to force him to swing out wider and bring dupreeh into the picture. He gets Vinny in the backside, and Yuri is left very alone, but so far so good. Still looking for Lucky right side. He's left. He's back over behind the broken wall, and he's trying to rush him down, knowing there's a very finite amount of time, not only left in the round, but to get him before the rotations arrive.
And FURIA is going to try and wrap. dupreeh's going to turn this corner, and the question is, can he get away after he gets the information? I don't think he spotted that. He might be able to find this one, though. Oh, it's all about timing of when he actually spots this and when he turns away. There it is. Gets his head ripped off, but at least he's got the intel. What does Zip do? He's boosted up.
Boosted, but he's, yeah, exactly this. Looking the wrong direction for how that boost typically works. They don't expect him to be there. He still finds two. It'll do. Zipix will find Mr. Drop, and immediately it is now a dead chicken. 3-0 for Astralis. Jason, and a lot of damage done. 13 HP for Art, 16 for Drop. I said that in the reverse order, but the same amount of HP for the opposite name. And the extra HE on this side of the site might come into play, or maybe it was too much. Maybe he should have just had his gun out, and dupreeh actually inevitably got him killed.
Oh, that was weird from Glaive. You don't often see a mistake like that out of the Astralis captain. They should be able to recover. Unarmored opponents low on HP, as you kind of halfway oppositely highlighted earlier. dupreeh's taking shots at range, and there's Lucky to close it out. Yeah, I'm assuming Glaive was stepping forward to throw the nade hard off the wall to bounce towards the car. Yeah, maybe the Legend stage can be a little bit like, this again? Can't we just skip this yet? dupreeh gonna take down Art and his teammate because he don't care. They lined up and he actually gets another kill and forces a TK. So dupreeh is extremely efficient in this round.
Easy mistake to make. I still do it all the time. Bombs planted A. All right, let me go to B. Oh, wait. I've gone the wrong side. Flash outs. Yuri's inside of the pit. He's the one deterred by that, but they've got to push through the smoke, and Drop is up above. He will drop down off the box and try and chase down Lucky, but he's actually elevated himself in a second position. Clever from Lucky to try and go up and over, but Drop is ready for it. 2 kills this round, 3 in total, and the first for FURIA in terms.
Really enjoy taking this one. We're seeing that deep smoke each and every round as well in mid. And Zip gonna push up around the edge. Art was burned out into the open. Somehow, I don't know how Zip dodged each and every bullet, but he survives with 8 HP.
Yuri's ready to go, but the Molotov to cover off Emo is countered by that one of the CTs, and that means it's easy to deploy a smoke without missing as Glaive puts that down. Gap on the inside by Orange is 1. Tries to fire at it, but that just baits them in toward dupreeh. He doesn't have a lot of vision, but he's got the angle nonetheless. Serato, however, will have Glaive down, and Yuri is still trying to spray and find dupreeh, and that alone is going to force him to move, force him to rotate, which means the plant will come in, but it is a 1 HP, 1-on-4, and now a dead Yuri. They look like confetti when they blow up, Jason.
Delicious confetti. Lucky finds the first kill. That's Art into pit. The follow-up, though, how much strength does the follow-up have? Vinny's going to try and lurk around ramp side, but he needs someone to take attention in that direction. dupreeh, yeah, finally caught with fighting at 2 different angles. Lucky and Magisk, double pit setup, still very difficult to clear out. It's all on Yuri, can only get the one, but the young gun of Astralis has to hold on a little bit longer. Doesn't want to go down, needs this position to stay secure for his teammates for the retake.
Lucky waiting it out. Gets a quick pick toward the site as he looks through the hole, but he's just trying to bait them at this point, keep the attention their direction because he knows his teammates are working in the other side. He wants the attention. He wants them looking away. They aren't! And in fact, when they do look back, they find Lucky as well. It's all on Zipix, and the dancing around the pole is a problem as Serato takes down Zipix. It's FURIA with a lovely round, and an AK picked up at the end as well. And interestingly enough, it's a very passive B hold, so it's a 1-4 on A, but already they lose 1. Traded back by Glaive. Good shot, Lucky. Oh, dupreeh through the smoke just absolutely saved the AWP. Lucky was absolutely dead, no question. And dupreeh nails it. Now they've just got Serato coming around the corner, 10 HP, and Lucky gets that before the smoke plumes. Falls back to the site either way. Had a good position for it. Yuri's got to do something of this, but with 34 seconds, bomb down, I don't think he even bothers. Also, the low HP Zipnix, yeah, that's pretty foolish. But round over, Yuri likes his weapon, and he will get the AK for 1 more round. the timing of that. Okay, so he's called Boiler. This is fine. This is actually great. As long as they can react and hold accordingly. So the two players at A are going to set up a crossfire back off because they know there's a chance that can still go into the apartment hallway. And as they're in Banana, here he comes. They're going to think this is no chance. Now, timing is that they're coming back this direction, so they're actually looking this way. He gets one, though, tries to convert the spray. Can't. Art stays alive, but it's still significant. He holds the back line, and they are so limited with what they can do right now in this round. With Yuri going down, that's pretty much it. That's over.
And with their experience and expertise, able to really exploit the man advantage situations. K-Serrano snuck into a decent position to maybe try and find a cheeky kill on Xyp9x, but he lives. He gets away with 13 HP. Glaive is blind, but good trade from Xyp9x right at the end. 9-3.
Magus back in toward middle this time. That again, deep throw smoke, top mid smoke thrown by Astralis, and it's gonna be a faster play for FURIA as they start to work out toward Boiler, the apartments, and the top of middle. Through the smoke they go, and Magisk lets them know that he is indeed there. And he ain't taking no one as prisoner. He's getting them all down before they wrap around, even though the smoke's on the other side. They're still trying to do damage as Dupree puts it in. Glaive will pop back out, and he's got a chance to go for all 5. Excuse me, I lied. It was not him. It was Magisk that started there. They shuffled and switched so fast, even I was confused by it. Houdini. It won't necessarily do much to deter Dupree's position, but they'll wrap with the man advantage, and Dupree has vision over toward apartments. In fact, he's going to rush it out, sees the smoke, knows what this means, knows they don't have a player in pit. He's got to get back in the site. Lucky missing the shot. Dupree's there to get him at least one. It's Xyp9x that will find drop on the other. Lucky could not land the AWP, and Xyp9x is left in a 1 versus 2, and he's being stared at by Vinny on the other side of that smoke toward the pit, and they both look that direction. He sprays back. That confirms, but time is ticking. Round 15, the beauty of it means we get to go for it, but the rotation is such that the second player, Yuri, he's gone up to the apartments. This is going to be even harder for them to figure out, for Xyp9x to try and pull apart and both peek at the same time. Vinny's already got the kill with the PGL Major, and man, oh man, I'm excited to get to Stockholm, to get to the Avicii Arena, to get in front of the crowd again. It's going to be just goosebumps immediately. I'm so excited for Counter-Strike.
Maybe some tears.
Stage. Certainly will be for some of the players, and probably you, because you're an emotional man. Shots back out. Yuri gets Glaive. Watch for Lucky. He's trying to fade away and stay alive. He has to stay alive. Look at how concise this pistol round is. Crossfire from FURIA. Astralis goes nowhere, and everyone's dead already at the ult mid connector because there's not a lot of attention toward quad, and K-Serrano's there with Yuri above. Now, they spotted both when they peeked, so they have to get away. It leaves K-Serrano stuck underneath the atrium, but he makes no mistake with it. I wasn't sure how you get away with that one because only one player can fall back, and the op gets left on his own. But man, oh man, he makes good on it. They now have the man advantage.
I mean, as much as we talk about how good their utility is, misses the Molotov in that round to force the player out of position, and that was brutal. Drop is above the flames, but low HP player first was going to let Magus know where he is, but Vinny ends things. Both of them, actually.
12-9 in favor of Nip over Mouse Sports.
Ooh, okay.
And Mouse Sports currently, that is on Inferno. So apparently that was 12-3 at half. So they're on a bit of a comeback right now.
I think everyone in the world, everyone watching these two matches going right now would love to see a Nip Astralis matchup at some point during the stage.
Yeah, at any point in the major.
Yeah.
I think, like, we need that. We need that blood brewing rivalry. Yuri's got 3 this time, so it's his turn, just like K-Serrano last time, to shut down Astralis single-handedly.
If they can go, I mean, if they don't lose anyone, which is possible, if Magus gets a great shot, Drop is boosted up above. I don't know if he'll expect it. If Art even just jiggle these, oh, he does pre-fire it. He gets the kill. And if you can put Xyp9x into a 1 versus 2 clutch, if he finds this kill before the rest of the players can show up, that'd be so massive. He needs that frag, and he's got it. Bomb goes down. 1 versus 2 for the Clutch Minister.
Clutch Minister. And now it's time for him to be an absolute master as he wants to flash himself doubly so back out, but he's going to stay at orange as 1. Swings, wants to get new box, gets himself out by way of a victory and a headshot against Vinny. And the rotation, K-Serrano, he's coming around from Banana, and he knows that Xyp9x is low, so he's using the pistol rather than the AWP. And Xyp9x just has to play time, but there is still a lot of it. He's picked up Molotovs. Exactly that. He went for a utility, knew he could force him out, and K-Serrano got not only that, but an AK to pick up.
Dupree's going to lead the way. Everything's clear. Vinny finds 1 before being traded. Yuri's still alive in the pit, and just enough kills are coming out. Bomb hits the deck. Oh, Yuri knows Dupree is there. Oh, what a great headshot for Dupree. Much needed. to give them some safety and some space to get things planted and take a breath and prepare for the retake.
And that nade goes far side of the box. Magisk takes the brunt of it, but still survives. And that second smoke that went down in front of Library was just enough for dupreeh to get out of Graveyard. He gets back inside of the pit where he's a little bit more of a problem. Man, these nades, though. The Molotov, is that going to spread? No. Lucky's going to be left in the corner, and Magisk sees them jumping over. The Vespa is enough to show the head, and Magisk makes sure he gets both kills. K-Serrato is going to bail, and Astralis come away with one after the timeout.
That's a really nice hit, especially considering FURIA had 4 players there. There was no presence in Banana for Astralis, and FURIA found that out immediately.
As a result, though, they have already brought K-Serrato back over, and they're going to go quick. Smoke down. K-Serrato AWP wants to try and get in. Drop K-Serrato. He does it. He gets through the smoke and takes down Lucky. And Xyp9x, he's burning. He's gotten away from it. It's oranges 2, not 1, so he can't find Art. And he's got to be so aware. Yes, sees the shoulder. He saw him. He's going to spray it down, and he'll hold his nerve and hold the trigger to make sure Art falls. As K-Serrato tries to get in position, there are additional smokes deployed. Ooh. But not now. Oh, not now. He's got the shot. They don't have time to plant it. This is what I was saying. They get on the site, but they can't pull it off. dupreeh, he manages to get it back, but still Vinny can go through this. He knows they haven't planted, and he knows one player's going to be occupied doing so, but instead they'll use the time to their favor and try and get Vinny into a position where they can straight up win the duel, but his crosshair is ready, and it goes again to Vinny. And now Xyp9x, another clutch for him to try and win, to try and hold on. He came close the last time, but was outdone by a gun swap. Oh, just barely, Vinny. Less than a second away from seeing him cross back over. He has the bomb. He could go either direction, but he's trying to look exactly which direction. How does he get away with that both times?
That's so wild. Vinny missed the timing of Xyp9x going back to Banana, and then Xyp9x missed the timing of Vinny moving in, and he still wins it out. The peak. And Xyp9x adds a clutch. 23 kills to his name. And you said they look tired and exhausted, not Glaive. 2 FAMAS, a Deagle, and an MP9. That's all that FURIA have to fight with. And Art's going to push up in front of the smoke. He's going to go down. Another opening kill for Astralis. That's lucky to log that. And he's having a decent enough game, 15 and 11. Good kill from K-Serrato. Can he actually escape? There's flames keeping him up front, and they didn't realize it. It's their own Molotov. Drop as well, but dupreeh, he can still turn this round on its head. If he can find a way, if him and Magus can find a way to meet up.
Oh, that's so tough. Oh, that's so tough, Mage. I'm surprised he goes back for this. I'm very surprised he goes back, but he gets one. Now the call is, where did he go? Because you've got the defense completely split, but they have dupreeh so far away that if the bomb goes down, I don't exactly know how dupreeh wins this.
Yeah, well, if you're Magus, you're telling dupreeh to do something. Yeah, the follow-up peek as well for Magus. I thought he'd play that passive for dupreeh to open things up. Ooh. They know the op is on the A bomb site. It got 2 kills initially in lane, so a free plant and a very, very difficult clutch for K-Serrato to keep FURIA alive. We'll take it.
Oh, he absolutely will. He goes down there. I don't think they win this round because they're so easily able to cover that bomb. Meanwhile, Incendiary goes out. Magisk is forced off of that. He can't go near it. He's got 23 HP only. And it'll be the FAMAS instead for K-Serrato, but it's dupreeh that pushes through. The man who got position will close out the round, the game, and the opening stage of our Legends portion of the Major. I nearly said Challengers again. It has been a challenge.
It has been a challenge. It was a challenge at different points for Astralis in this, but I mean, both halves, once they gained control, they never relinquished it again. And